Hi guys, I'm Victor and I'll present comparisons between e-cigarettes and regular cigarettes. Okay. Electronic cigarettes are devices designed to imitate regular cigarettes and deliver nicotine by inhalation without combusting tobacco. They're supposed to deliver nicotine without other toxicants and to be a safer alternative to regular cigarettes. However, nicotine, while not inherently carcinogenic, it's an extremely addictive and will inevitably lead smokers to cancer. One positive aspect is that the number of new cases of lung cancer continues to decline, in part because people are quitting smoking, in some cases because traditional cigarettes are being replaced by electronic ones, such as vapes. Other important aspects are that quitting the use of traditional cigarettes decreases the bad breath, and the other due to the tobacco and avoid the yellowish color in the teeth due to the tar produced in the combustion of tobacco. That is the most toxic substance in the tobacco smoke and is responsible for most of the diseases produced by smoking. It's also carcinogenic and irritating, and it also causes emphysema bronchial and vascular problems. It stains the fingers, teeth, and lungs, and it's composed by thousands of chemicals such as polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, aromatic amines, and inorganic compounds. Among other compounds to which the tobacco smoker is exposed are carbon monoxide, that is incredibly toxic and it can lead to unconsciousness and even death. Naphthalene, that can cause liver damage and neurological damage. Butane, used in the production of gasoline and crucial ingredient of cigarette lighters, it's extremely flammable. When combusted, it may form nitrogen dioxide, that it's an extremely toxic gas. Arsenic, that is used commonly as a potion, it's highly toxic in its inorganic form. Acetone, that is toxic in high doses, and it's commonly used in nail polish. Ammonia, that is commonly used as an industrial chemical. It affects the nervous system and leads to shortness of breath and headaches. And finally, toluene, that is commonly used in paint thinners. It mainly affects the nervous system. However, electronic cigarettes vapors also contain some toxic substances. The levels of toxicants were from 9 to 450 times lower than cigarette smoke and were in many cases comparable with trace amounts found in these products. Okay. The aerosol that comes out of an electronic cigarette is not water vapor and can be harmful. That can contain nicotine and other addictive substances that can cause lung disease, heart disease, and cancer. In addition to nicotine, electronic cigarettes and the vapor from electronic cigarettes contain propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin that are used in theatrical fog, which has been found to increase lung and respiratory tract irritation after concentrated exposure. Volatile organic compounds, which at certain levels can cause eyes, nose and throat irritation, headaches, and nausea, and can cause liver, kidney, and nervous system damage. Flavoring chemicals, that the studies have shown that contain different levels of a chemical called diacetyl that has been linked to a serious lung disease. Formaldehyde, that is a cancer-causing substance that can be formed if the liquid is overheated or doesn't reach this heating element or dry off. Although electronic cigarettes don't emit smoke like tobacco cigarettes, they expose people to aerosol emissions which can contain harmful substances, which include fine and ultrafine particles, as well as 1,2-propanediol, some VOCs, some heavy metals as nickel, arsenic, and lead, and nicotine. Okay. Currently, electronic cigarettes are not approved by the FDA to help quitting smoking. This is because there's not enough information or evidence about this problem. On the other hand, there's a great deal of strong evidence indicating that the use of that quitting the smoking can help people, and especially accompanied by counseling and emotional support. Some people who smoke have chosen to try electronic cigarettes as a method of quitting conventional cigarettes. Clearly, quitting smoking has health effects that are well documented, but the smokers who switch to electronic cigarettes are still incurring serious health risks. It's important to stop using tobacco in any form, including electronic cigarettes, as soon as possible, both to reduce health risks and avoid nicotine addiction. People who have switched from conventional cigarettes to electronic cigarettes should avoid to return into smoking conventional cigarettes, as failure to do so could expose them to devastating health effects. Some people who smoke chooses to use conventional cigarettes and electronic cigarettes at the same time continuously, whether they are looking to quit or not. This is known as dual use, and dual use of electronic cigarettes and tobacco cigarettes can cause considerably damage because smoking any amount of ordinary cigarettes is very harmful. People shouldn't use both types of cigarettes at the same time and are strongly encouraged to quit using tobacco products completely. So